Tonight, a woman faces animal neglect charges this afternoon after police say she left her dog in a hot car and it died.
These stories are just so tough. This happened in Lincoln City yesterday. Coyne wants to know, what should you do if you see a dog in distress in a car? Our Cor Harlan found out. Cor?
You know, out there in Lincoln City, it wasn't all that hot really yesterday. There's good cloud cover there, temperatures in the mid-70s. This is a situation that could pop up really for any of us. We're in a crowded parking lot. We come across a dog in a hot car with the windows all rolled up. Well, today I spent the day trying to find out what you should do if you come across a situation like this. When it comes to people's best friends, friends like Delilah, the golden retriever, the question of what to do when you see a dog in the sweltering heat of a closed-up car is an easy call for a lot of dog lovers. What would you do if you came across a dog in a car on a hot day in a hot car? What's the first thing you'd do?
Well, I'd probably check the condition. If she's slobbering or anything like that, then yeah, I'd probably break her out.
You wouldn't reach in there and let it loose?
No.
That's a tendency people have, right?
I would never do that. First of all, it's not my property. And second of all, I don't know how the dog is going to act.
Good boy, load up.
A woman who discovered a distressed dog in a hot car in the Safeway parking lot in Sherwood Monday afternoon says she waited 10 minutes for the owner to come back to the car before she finally opened the door and let the dog out herself. As well-intentioned as that may have been, the animal experts say a call to 911 should be the first thing anyone does. I wanted to know what the rules are. What should you do if you find a dog or other animal in a closed-up car on a hot day? I learned from the experts at the Washington County Small Animal Shelter that you should first look around for the owner of the car, and then if the dog appears to be struggling or in danger, call 911.
Policing agencies and animal services legally can actually break a window and rescue the animal out of the car. And they will do that if that is necessary to save the animal.
Debbie Wood with the Bonnie Hayes Small Animal Shelter in Washington County tells me dog owners are more wary about leaving dogs in cars when it's hot, like 95 or 100 degrees hot. But with it cooling off this week, they may be more likely to forget about the dog that they have left in the car. You know, and on that point as well, as we just mentioned, this thing in Lincoln City yesterday was 75 degrees, cloud cover out there. You wouldn't really think about a dog in a hot car, but it does happen. And just so you know, you're not, as a person who sees this, not at liberty to go around with hammers knocking windows in if you see a dog that way. But call 911. That's the first
We
thing.
hear that on the police scanners all the time. People calling in, and police officers will go out and investigate.
They are legally authorized to get into a car if the animal is in danger.
Well, dogs can't sweat, so that's why it's harder for them to sort of absorb some of that heat. And just because it's cool out, we've done stories like this to show you how quickly it can still heat up inside of a car.
In 10 minutes, temperatures can jump 20 degrees from what they are outside. It only takes 10 minutes. I, in fact, had a 78-degree day, had a cup of tea, plastic cup. An hour later, that plastic cup melted in my car. This was in the desert, so a little bit more intense with the sunshine there, but it just goes to show you, it was in the 70s, and this cup melted down in the car. I was blown away. So something to think about, especially when that sun's out. So